We're here in Seattle. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Seattle Mariners. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boo.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Ready to go? Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Number 12, Trent Grisham.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Carrying well. Out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. So much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Here is Aaron Judge. Liner caught it second. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And that's going to get into the corner. Fair ball. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out. Here's Cody Bellinger, second in the AL in home runs. Yeah, that's fouled off.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Runners at first and second with one gone here in game one of this three-game set. Hammer, base hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away.
All over that one right there. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Golden opportunity right here. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Throw to first for the out as the run comes in from third.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And up next for New York, Ben Rice. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. One run is in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with two away.
Here's the ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. And that's one of those where you're expecting a guy from second to score.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
Comes through with the RBI. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Here's Ryan McMahon now.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
That one ripped, but foul.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to.
Line shot into the gap, should score at least one. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Now here's Trent Grisham back into the box for the
Yeah.
second time.
Yes.
And we remember what he did the first time around.
Yes, we do, and now he has the chance to do it again. Some of the biggest names in baseball history have pulled this off. He's going for 2 home runs in the same inning.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5.
Picks himself up an RBI. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's...
Emerson Hancock takes over on the mound.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But they take the lead thanks to a 5-run outburst. Bottom half of inning number 1. Digging in, Brendan Donovan.
Tonight, the third baseman, number 33, Brendan Donovan.
Yeah! And that's in for a strike.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And he'll take first easily after the strikeout. Cal Raleigh up now. When you see the big dumper, you've got to talk launch angle.
Absolutely, Bo. He had the highest in the league by more than 2 degrees. This guy's an outlier.
Raleigh with a homer in his last game. The 1-0. Hey!
That's out.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. Donovan on at first. Nobody out. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll take the remaining challenge. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's off the inside corner. Inside. And now it's 3-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And they're at the corners with nobody out. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And they put the tag on him for the out.
That is third. The first baseman, number 12.
Here's Josh Naylor, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits.
Ball.
In the dirt. Man at second. Swinging a drive, deep right field. That one back there. And
that ball's foul
ball. The 1-1. Foul ball.
That's in. Ball 2.
Now a pop-up on the infield. McMahon under it. Takes it in for the out.
Batting.
And let's take a look at the lineup. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Swings through that.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Runner at second, 2 down. Breaking ball misses down and away. Out towards right center field. Judge on his way over. He's got it, and that is that. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. We'll head to inning number 2 with T-Mobile. Back in Seattle, top of the second, Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hi.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And it's gone.
8-0 home run. Yes.
Home run number 5 on
Cody
the season. And they
Bellinger.
throw 3 on the board. It's 8-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now it's going to be Ahmed Rosario. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. And the hits just keep on coming.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman,
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Rice bats left, throws right, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and his batting average this season is over 400. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
next for the Yankees.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. RBI single his last time up. That one is absolutely belted. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. In the air, this one's well struck, and it is gone. Grand slam. Ryan McMahon leaves the yard. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 12-0.
You know, more than 100 grand slams are hit every season in baseball, but they're still exciting every single time.
This one absolutely screamed out of here, Singy. A laser. StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Edward Bizardo.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Up next for the Yankees.
Man at first, nobody out. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Oh, 1 now. Late with the swing there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Left field, way back there. And it bangs off the wall. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. Now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's 2 for 2. Hard ground ball for a base knock. 1 runs in. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 17-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling.
So they turn things over to the righty, Cooper Criswell.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
On the ground to the
foul.
left, and that's just foul. The 0-1. And foul ball. The 0-2. Ripped to right. Canzone takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. Make that 4 homers in the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 18-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
1 down. Austin Wells digs in now. Right side, hard hit. Naylor takes it himself out. Number 2. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Smoked on the ground a second. Toss to Naylor, and that is the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 2nd, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Boog, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Takes it in for the out.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Leo.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, Leo Rivas.
Feels like the fastball is catching them off guard at times. They've watched several go by for strikes, and they're still not attacking them for some reason.
That's in there. That is strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Good job to fight that one off.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
2 down, nobody on. Man, that got him square in the mask. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Sets him down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back at T-Mobile Park, this lineup has been going off today. 5 homers so far as we take a look at the spray chart.
Yeah, they've been sending them out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide.
And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99.
Aaron Judge comes to the plate now. We think of home runs when we see Judge, which makes sense because, well, he hits a lot of them.
Yeah, you're right about that, Boog. In fact, Judge hit 300 home runs before he reached 1,000 hits. The only other player in MLB history to do that was Mark McGwire.
I think of home runs with that guy, too.
Yeah, same.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next for the Yankees.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Base hit, left center field. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit. Fouls away the first offering. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Bases loaded, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground, 2 ball. Fires home for 1. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make
For the Mariners,
Jose A. Ferrer gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close.
That one is absolutely belted. 1 run across off the base of the wall. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Oh, look at the stop. Goes to second with it, and they get the out. 1 run in the inning, but they leave. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. In now is the Mariners DH, Randy Arozarena. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Brings it in. One away. And stepping in for the Mariners, Miles Mastrobuoni.
Mastrobuoni.
Foul ball there. 0-1 now. And a swing and a miss there.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that is foul. The 0-2. Struck him out looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. Mastrobuoni wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Got him looking for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So up next, Brendan Donovan. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Got him looking. The big righty strikes out the side. The Yankees have the lead 19-0. Back in Seattle, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
And they've really been peppering left field, as you can see from the graphic right here. Might be time for the defense to slide a bit towards that side.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28,
Austin Wells now at the plate. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Rodriguez hustles to get it in. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning. Down the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. He's already homered in this game. In the air, left field. Ref Snyder on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Back to the top of the Yankee order. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. He's already homered here in this one. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it.
Allez, on remet dans la cafetière et c'est reparti.
With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average. But Now this one's well hit. Way back there. On its way and out of here. Grand slam. Aaron Judge leads the yard. His second of the year. And they add to the lead. It's 23-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. So a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand.
New pitcher now, Matt Rash. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Base hit center field. So a man aboard now with one away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. the next to hit. What a stop. There's one. Nicely done for the out. Grand slam for the Yanks this inning. On now to the bottom four. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. That one fouled off. This one in the air. Rosario under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Mariners, the first baseman, number 12.
And now it's Josh Naylor. He popped out his first time. Hey! The M's with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And a foul ball. In the air, right field. Judge has a beat on it. Two down.
Up next for the Mariners, the right
Dominic
fielder, number
Canzone
8,
up next for the Mariners.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
Got him swinging. The Yanks out front 23-0.
Leading off for the Yankees,
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Liner snagged it first. One pitch and one out. Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Ben Rice.
Right.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Ground ball left side, could be two. Rivas over to second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Yankees with the lead 23-0. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Back at T-Mobile Park, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit
That's
today.
ball 2.
The 2-1. Oh, great stop. Oh, no, he threw it home. And he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief.
We're not sure how we analyzed that one, so let's just chalk that up to maybe a big thumb. Okay, we won't mention it again.
Man at first, and up next for Seattle, Rob Refsnyder. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. To third might be 2. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Oh, this has been anything but a clean game for this team defensively. That's their third error, but somehow they still have the lead. Even if they do get the W in this one, I'm sure there's going to be some early work tomorrow trying to clean things up a little bit.
Rivas in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Ball, that's off the plate.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball becomes such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone. Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. The offside command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Mastroboni in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Ball in.
First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Fought off foul. This one in the air. And that's the 3rd out. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Gabe Spire.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game. Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
So the lineup flips over. Trent Grisham digs in now. Nice grab to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
2 down, bases empty. Now Aaron Judge. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Andres Munoz, the league saves leader, up and throwing. Swings through that one for strike 2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the... Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. In the air, left field. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Swing a high fly ball, deep left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. Donovan around third. He'll score, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. Josh Naylor up next for the Mariners. And first offering is fouled off.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
That one's in there. 0-2. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Good job to fight that one off. Goes down looking. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Dominic Canzone.
The right fielder, number 8, Dominic Canzone.
Ball, that's inside.
Just
That's
off
ball
the
2.
outside edge. Ball 2. Slides for the stop. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. So 2 down. Julio Rodriguez will hit next. And that one fouled off.
Ball, that's out.
Foul ball. Canzone off of first with 2 away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Stays alive. Another 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
That one
That's ball
misses. 2-2. Hit on the ground to the right side.
Now, Billy, I don't have the numbers to back this up or anything, but I think pitchers who tend to rack up a bunch of strikeouts sometimes end up with more errors behind them in the field just because the defenders aren't as involved in the game. They're not as sharp, and who knows if that played any factor there, but I think there could be something to it.
Ref Snyder in the box, lays off for ball 1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're through 6 full. The Yankees lead it 23-1. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally...
Diving stop at second. There's one. On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Well, that ball off the bat ticketed for the outfield and a base hit for the hitter, but just taken away by the diving stop. Nice job.
One out, man at first. Bellinger up to hit. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 25-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
One down. Next to hit, Ahmed Rosario. Hard hit left side. Picks it out of the dirt. Nice play off the bounce for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22.
Manager out of the dugout. And so the closer summoned from the bullpen, Andres Munoz. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Rice in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. On the ground right side, and that one finds its way through, and that extends the inning. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here's the catcher to hit, Austin Wells. In the air to left center, Refsnyder on the move to the alley. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. 7th inning stretch time. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into second with nobody out. Safely into third with a leadoff triple. So man aboard, Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. That's to third. Makes a sliding stop. Way up the line, and the run scores. Now at the plate, Miles Mastrobuoni.
The second baseman, Miles Mastrobuoni.
Fastball for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. The 0-2. One on, nobody out, a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. This one in the air center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
Up next for the Mariners, the third baseman.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Brendan Donovan.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Ball
really
inside.
Good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Arozarena leads off first with 1
Ball,
away.
that's in.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Still couldn't catch up to the good velocity, good run. Those last few inches through the zone.
The catcher,
Raleigh in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Bellinger gets under it, and that will end the inning. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Yanks out front here. Back in Seattle for the top of the 8th. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. Another homer. His second homer of the night, and they add on. It's 26-2.
A surprise performance here. You don't expect this kind of power from him, but he's proven everyone wrong with a multi-home run game.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. It's Aaron Judge now. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Here comes the 0-1. Judge comes up empty there. Munoz in his 7th season, 27 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Battling here as he fouls it away. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And the 0-1. On the ground. What a stop. The feed for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Naylor. Foul ball there. Now the 0-1. Swing and a bouncer. Chisholm. Oops, he came home with it. And he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief. Canzone at the plate now, and that's strike one. The Yankees up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that is out of play. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Oh, the throw is wild.
Up next for the Mariners, the center fielder, number 44, Julio.
So now with one away and a man at second, Julio Rodriguez, the next to hit. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit! Naylor coming home. Runner from second crosses the plate. Man at first with one gone. Now the left fielder, Rob Refsnyder. Clips the corner. It's 0-1. Now he's challenging the called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. On the ground, right side. Oh, no, he threw it home. And, of course, everybody's going to be safe. Yikes.
The shortstop, Leo Riva.
2 on with 1. Play ball!